Hello, we've been on quite the journey together, trekking through these really intense and difficult scenarios. The last one being the Fall of Winterhome, which I'm pleasantly surprised how it went for us. Could it have gone better at the end? Yes. Big twist we didn't know about? Yes. Would I have done things differently? Yes. However, we're taking it as a pretty solid win and moving on. This scenario is called The Last Autumn. The Empire's collapsing under the strain of climate catastrophe, yet no one is ready to admit it openly. Secret project to build the generators is put into motion. So this seems like a bit of a prequel situation before generators are actually built. We're going on hard. Let's rock and roll, baby.
Personal Journal of Euphemia McLaughlin, Assistant Engineer at Imperial Exploration Company. It's been 5 weeks since we have left the familiar walls of Birmingham behind. Weeks of uncertainty, of struggle, of hope. And finally, we have reached the shores. We had 3 deaths so far. Or small price for progress, as IEC called it. I can only hope I am going to avoid their fate. They've claimed there was nothing to fear, that this whole journey of ours was just a precaution. But now, it feels like the weather is changing. And the winter seems inevitable.
You don't say. You don't say. We crossed the rough northern seas to reach Site 113, where we're to build the greatest marvel of technology, a generator. Your crew, lured by the promise of a steady job and eager to leave the work, riots, and bread queues behind, are somewhat taken aback by the sight of the desolate landscape surrounding the site. They were told not to ask for details, and there's no turning back now. There's no consensus why this contract has such a high priority, considering the deteriorating situation of the Empire, but your superiors are clear this is the most important job of your life. Oh, look at this! That's a color we have never seen. That is beautiful. And that is different. Before you start building the generator, you have to set up the basic supply infrastructure. This means building the docks and gathering the resources piling up by them. You'll need a raw food source, the fishing harbor, or a forager's camp set up by a food source somewhere in the plains. Got it. Okay, pause. What do we have going on? First of all, this is different. Rations are over here. We have some raw food, some wood, some steel. We have steel piles, wood, steel piles, steam cores, stockpile. We have a spot for the generator. We need to build docks, start gathering resources piled by the docks. I assume that's these. And build and activate the fishing harbor or set up a forager's camp. Okay. We could do a cookhouse to cook some of this food, but we probably don't need that right now. I can't check my research. This is something I would want to build maybe right now. It's interesting that I cannot build next to this. Let me get some of that wood, I guess. I'm also going to need 9 houses, and these all have to be built outside, which is kind of interesting, isn't it? What else do we have? So we've got coal down here, but that's it. Really weird. I assume we can chop these trees, right? That would make sense. That would make sense. Let's do this. And then we've got steam cores here, which we'll get. Book of Laws is administration. Okay, this is different too. So the chapel. People living nearby will pray, which raises their motivation. Is that, Yeah, okay. So it's not hope anymore, it's motivation. Current effect on efficiency, 0%. So presumably if we drop below this line, we're less efficient, and if we're above this line, we're more efficient. So the chapel could be good for that. People living nearby will pray, raises motivation. On-site burials and repatriation of bodies. Their bodies will be kept in the morgue until they can be transported. Company funerals, ceremonial funerals. Sustain life or radical treatment here. That raises motivation. This is the one they turn into amputees. This could be interesting. It looks like these don't split off of this the same way. So you could still go like overcrowding. But the gravely ill could take up space in the medical posts until the care house is ready. A bathhouse, less likely to fall ill and people working near bathhouses. Okay. Hearty meals is new. It's tastier, more nutritious food. Eating this increases motivation every day, but I imagine you get less. Yeah, it requires more raw food. You could go gruel, so your food can last longer, but eating gruel causes discontent. Okay, interesting. So maybe we go hearty meals. Cocaine pills up there. Public house to bare knuckle bouts and house of pleasure. Yeah, wow. Okay. Well, this is very interesting. Let's go ahead and we'll take a chapel. We'll take a chapel. And let's get maybe another workshop right away. Give our engineers stuff to do. We already have questions. First steps. Our employer, the Imperial Exploration Company, IEC, they could have rearranged that to be ICE, you know? Just saying. That would have... Anyway. Has prepared the site for us. Besides digging the enormous shaft for the underground part of this generator... I don't know why I like really emphasize shaft. They left some construction materials behind to get us started. We should set up camp, clear the area around the shaft to make space for the construction facilities. This is very different and very cool. The area around the generator shaft is the construction site with few exceptions. Only buildings from the generator tab can be placed there. Okay, so we have to research that clearly. Okay. Generator construction. This is all generator construction. Profiles manufacture. Okay. Build structural profiles. Oh, is that what these things are then? Yes. Okay, so this is all laid out differently. We got steam cores, structural profiles, steel composites, and steam exchangers. Food and health, forgers quarters. And then we have docks here, faster gathering, and sawmill. The sawmill probably a good call. Forgers quarters, because we do need build and activate fishing harbor or set up a foragers camp. Forgers quarters. Fishing harbor is here. Okay. Let's do this. Because we need a food source anyways. And then we can max that out. And we'll start building homes for people.
Quitting time. Take a breather.
All right. We spent everything. Idle hands. As the first workday ends, people start gathering in small groups to chat or play cards. A couple of workers are throwing rocks down the huge central shaft. Deep, ain't it? To think we have to work down there. Out of boredom or maybe to exercise their fears, more workers join in. Soon rocks start raining down the hole. This might be dangerous, but the camp offers very little other entertainment. Raise discontent, or I'll just let him be. I'll let him be. Is that going to come back to bite me? Extremely possible. So we should put a chapel back there when we can. Next thing we probably want to research, maybe the sawmill. How much wood do we have? 113, 112. If we're going to build 5 houses, that's 50 right there. And then we need research stuff. Evening service we can use to increase motivation. Let's just grab that.
Rules and regulations have changed.
I don't have a need to grab anything. It's plus 10, which is wild. Okay, 2 people fell sick. I'll provide shelter for everyone. I think I can do that. But that also means I need a medical post as well. I should probably prioritize that now just because we do have some sick. Okay, Forger's Quarters is researched. Let's go Sawmill. How much is it to build that? 35 wood? Okay. And I have a day and 14 hours left to give everybody shelter. Fair. I'll throw a few workers on coal, because why not? I only need 10, really, to build. Then you can go there. The cookhouse also needs to get built.
Shift's over. Stow your tools.
I noticed in here there's no overtime or anything. Yeah, no overtime stuff. We'll throw one worker in here. He can start making meals. Yeah, people are getting hungry. That's fine. Now, I wonder if more people are going to get sick because we don't have homes for them. If I was a betting man, I would say yes. Okay, that's maybe a bit extreme, but whatever. I'm going to need spots back here, so I'll actually connect through this top section, and then we'll have roads for housing back there. Okay, reality check. As the camp wakes up under dark rain clouds, the mood among our people turns gloomy. Nobody told us we were sent here to the end of nowhere. There's nothing for us to do but work. And they're going to stay a while in this remote, cold, miserable place. If you don't keep their motivation up, the efficiency will suffer. Motivation will fall every morning. Consider signing a law to raise motivation. Okay, well, bathhouse would raise motivation. Hearty meals increases motivation every day. That's kind of nice. I wonder if I could pull that off.
Get on
All right, sawmill is done. 10 wood. I think that's a decent idea here. Okay. After careful consideration, I dump it anywhere. We'll get some of these guys off. Temperature-wise, like, coal is clearly not a priority. I'm gonna try the hearty meals, actually.
Listen, everybody. New regulations.
So we get 3 rations from 3 raw food. Wow. That is not very good. But whatever. Okay, so we've got that going. We'll pump out as much food as we can. Let's build the... Let's build houses. One, two, three. I need one more. Okay, so that would be housing for everyone. I need a chapel, which is 30 wood.
The shift's over. Time to grab a bite.
I need to do research. I need to build the forger's quarters. Jeez. Let's knock out faster gathering, I guess. Man, I don't know. Maybe that's not that good. Okay, good. Shelter. Everyone's eating. That's good. And they're eating good food, so that should be pretty nice. Yeah, we'll see. Chapel next. I'd like to hit this requirement.
Rise and shine. We got work to do.
New law. Let's go into public house. That's probably a safe one. But I am going to need to build it.
Are in place.
Okay. Skeptic. You overhear two workers. Is that what that says? Skeptic or septic? This two workers arguing over the reality of the global cooling. You really believe this end of the world rubbish? Me, I'm just here for the money. When we're done with this mad scheme, I can move my family out of St. Giles. Well, then you're a fool because you'll all die when the frost comes. Turns to you. Ain't that the truth, sir? Discontent will fall. It's already low. So the science says motivation will rise, or discontent will rise and motivation will rise. Only fools doubt it. I'll actually say this because we can get bigger bumps out of both, which is totally cool. This will be done at night, not a problem. Now, let's go Forger's quarters here. What's the... I don't even know, like, I don't know if I need to be considering heat stuff because this is very different. How much is left on these? Not many. Let me, pull off of this just to get people to build this thing. Faster gathering is researched. Good. Docks. That's part of the thing that we need. Forger's quarters. Okay, so this is like, okay. So this is like scouts. Can I make more? 15 citizens. Current limit of 1. So there must be research then. More foragers. Forager carts, probably speed. Additional foragers. Okay. Okay, interesting. So that's going to take a while. I wonder, too, how quickly we're going to get new people. Chapel built, motivation rises. Now, I could make an argument here that I should consider moving these places. And get them to move into there. We'll keep them in case people join or something. But this way, like, everyone's getting hit by that motivation bump. Bare knuckle bouts. Evening bouts will reduce discontent. Sometimes people will get hurt. Cocaine pills. Give people cocaine pills in their breakfast to make them work harder. Yeah. Prolonged use can cause dependency or death. Yeah. Okay, let's let people fight.
New company rules are in place.
And if they need to, they can, get healed. I've got 5 engineers kind of chilling. So I'm gonna, well, yeah, they're temporarily chilling in the medical post. Nice. Okay. Partially eaten reindeer carcass lies in the circle of trampled, blood-stained earth. The tracks lead further. Hunting ground or nesting place? Let's go nesting. That sounds fun.
Shake a leg. The shift's on.
Okay, so we have all our engineers doing things. Steel is depleted. Now, hold on a sec. Okay. How do I get more steel? Very interesting. I don't know. I'm not familiar. We'll put our public house out here. We officially have no food. Indignant engineer complains to you, sir, it seems I've been mistakenly lodged in a tent full of workers. Now, you see, I don't have anything against workers, but they're quite loud and they sort of smell. Could you make sure I get moved to an engineer's tent? I don't want to decrease motivation. Discontent will rise. Yeah, okay. So motivation here. Okay, so if it drops below this, you lose 30%. If it's above this, you gain 30%, which is absolutely massive. Okay. Foragers can explore the land. They can also set up foragers camps, which supply raw food for a few days until food sources in the area are exhausted. Okay, that's telling me I might want to be a little bit more aggressive on expanding that aspect of our burgeoning society. Oh, this place is not being worked for some reason. Oh, I think I pulled them off of there to build something, right? Now, I might as well put workers here. And I can put 5 workers there. Motivation rises. Cool, cool, cool. Technology. Cool, 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 cool. Docks are available. Profile manufacture, I guess. And basic docks. Bringing basic materials from local sources are unloaded here. I got... Oh my god, I got lots of space, which tells me... Okay, I probably need to push out here to get all that wood. I'll build that. And that's another thing I could just build right now is a sawmill. Maybe over here. Okay, done. This is so cool, man. Inaccessible rock is a nesting place for numerous birds. The ground around it remains covered with fish remains. Dude, lake full of fish. That sounds promising. Birds fly from its direction carrying fish. Let's go. We need food. Yeah, right on cue. People are going to be frickin' starving. And there's not much I can do about it. Let's get on the wood. It does seem like most of our buildings are a little bit more basic in nature right now, so it's fine. But I'm very concerned about food. Docks unload ships bringing in coal, wood, and steel from local sources. You have to choose which resources they will handle. You can build up to 4 docks. Unloaded resources pile up around the docks. You can gather them in 3 ways. Gathering posts, reloading stations on each pile is the most efficient method, and assigning people directly is the least efficient. Okay, very cool. This will just produce stuff. Okay, so this is where we get steel. I see. I think for right now, we'll do that. Let's take people off of here. Let's go for wood. Just to, like, really ramp that up so we have nothing stopping us. They better find something at this frickin' lake. We can set up camp here to supply raw food to the construction site. Yes. Set up camp. Deliver 80 raw food every day. In total, 720. Perfect. We can reopen the camp later. So now, does that mean... Okay, so I can make another one. I can. This is going to be done right away. Telegraph station. Now that we've built the basic resource infrastructure, we can set about bringing more people in the steam cores from England. To do this, we have to set up the telegraph station. Okay. Also, like, where does this thing make its little piles? Okay, well. I could build that. What was the thing that it said was most efficient? Must be in here. Reloading station. Okay, so we want to go to drawing boards next then. That's fine. There we go. Ah, okay. So this is the least efficient, I get it, but I have the workers, so I'm gonna put them there. Actually, am I? Because I kind of want to send another group here. Oh, I can't. All right, so this still counts as like my one thing, so I do need to make more. Okay, that's cool. They're gonna come back with 80 rations. My worry is that these guys are gonna be starving. Build the profiles manufacturer to assemble the parts required to build the generator. Got it. So all of our first level stuff is done. Now I need to go drawing boards. That's 50 wood. If this place sets up with... Oh. I was going to say, if this place sets up with multiple piles, then... Yeah, sure. But maybe I will just build a gathering post here. And we'll get rid of this spot to do it. Book of Laws. Increase motivation by prostituting. The bathhouse. Let's do a bathhouse, a little different. And we want to put that near people's work. Requires 3 coal per hour. Ooh, interesting. It's not giving me like the little highlights or anything, which is a bit weird. Like showing what it's impacting. Okay, so this place is already dead. I need to build another one. Let's go in here. We do have food coming in. I feel like some of these are going to turn to starving, though, and then they're going to eat some of that food, which could be a trickling problem. We'll throw up the telegraph station, see what happens. Set this. And then we're going to build a gathering post here. Telegraph station. Okay. Additional personnel and resources that are not locally obtainable, such as steam cores, can be ordered through the telegraph station. Transporting people and resources from the homeland incurs logistical costs, which limit the maximum size of your order. This logistical limit grows constantly over time. Okay. The line is open. Good work on setting up the construction camp. Now that we have a line of communication, use it to request resources. We'll provide what we can, but be aware that your camp is not the only project we supply. There are 2 other construction sites in your area. Together, these 3 generators will secure shelter for inhabitants of Liverpool should the worst happen. Their fate is in your hands. Do not let them down. So what do I need? I don't need steam cores. I don't need workers. And like, what is this cost? Like, what does this actually mean? It's just saying I can spend 42 whatever these are on whatever I want, kind of thing. Because that's the vibe I'm getting. Now, I could just go crazy fast research, but I'm actually thinking maybe workers here. Take 20 workers, turn on this house, build another one. Right? See how that feels? Generator shaft structure. Now that you have the basic infrastructure, it's time to start with the construction of the generator. Build a profiles manufacturer, then produce 8 structural profiles that will allow you to set up the shaft. Yeah, this is really neat, man. Okay. Yeah, so people are starving now, which is not great. Generator construction overview. Ooh, look at this. 3 days ahead of schedule. So this could be what we're using to provide guidance for ourselves. Oh, this has to go inside. Yep, makes sense. Right. Let's get that building. Produce 8 structural profiles. Set up the shaft. Set up the shaft. Very excited about setting up the shaft. Believe you me. So we have workers there. Workers there. This bathhouse is hitting just public house workers. It says nobody has access. Huh. Okay. I guess that sort of makes sense. I'll dismantle that, I guess. So we can put a lot of workers there. Let's pull off of that. Fill this. Put some in there. Pull out of here. Pull out of here. Go into this. Produce 1 structural profile from 25 wood. Okay, I can't even queue that up just yet. Okay. So that consumes the wood right away. I think what I'll do is just max this out for now so we can get the food happening a little faster. Now, what is this? Lightweight protective structures across the workplace will temporarily reduce the number of injuries caused by falls and blunt trauma. Each use will improve workplace safety by 1 level for 24 hours at the cost of 6 structural profiles. Okay. Probably this reloading station would be good. More foragers would be great. Maybe that's what I should do first. Fishing harbor could be good as well. Let's do more foragers. I am bringing in more workers in 15 hours. Okay. Book of Laws. I kind of don't want to have to build anything else. What do we have here? We can make our people happy, providing them with more space in their living quarters at the cost of reducing housing capacity. Interesting. Housing will only accommodate 8, or crowded will accommodate 12. Okay, I'll do this, and I'll have to build another house. Okay. It's all fine and good. I think this should get converted to steel now. Okay. And then food in 11 hours. We'll have to solve that. Safety concerns. A few of our people fell ill from breathing strange fumes wafting from the shaft. It could have been worse. One of them passed out and fell from a scaffold. We can't ignore health hazards any longer. From now on, the safety level of every workplace at the construction site will be monitored. If it's low, people working there will get sick. If it's very low, they might die. 2 days pass a law improving safety. We have to make do. Discontent will rise and motivation will fall. Okay. Oh, we have labor laws. Okay, now. Safety procedures. Yikes. Extended shift, probably bad. 2 shifts. Throw twice the manpower at them. You can permanently extend the workday in any facility to 24 hours. Double manpower, discontent, not great. Short shifts people would like. Raises workplace safety by 1. Motivation will rise slightly. And dispensary. Treat the gravely ill with potent chemical medicines. Treatment can have side effects. Okay, I don't need that. I hate to say it, but I'll maybe sign short shift next. Okay, people are sick now, so hold on. Let's get him in there. I think, could I get away with 2 gathering posts? Let's get rid of that one, and then that'll max this one. And I can put another gathering post there. Okay, so they actually just get rid of it. Interesting. That pile. People are hungry. Yes. 3 days to feed everyone? Yee. I'm going to say nothing. Sorry, team. I do have 3 profiles. I can make lots more, though. If I go 5, that's everything that I need. It's a lot of my wood. But that's okay. These places are both happening. What else? I mean, I could move workers from this to do something else. Let's go forger carts. And then, yeah, I'm short on steel. Frick. I mean, this will deliver steel shortly, I suppose. I'm gonna get all my new workers. It's gonna cause some problems. There's my food. Transport's got 20 people now. Connect that up. Never mind. I won't. Because I can't afford it. That gives me a bit. Once again, I have no freaking clue how this is going. Okay, motivation rises.
Rules are in place.
Bring in the steel.
Shake a leg.
Thank you for steel. That is not very much steel. Okay. Yeah, so food is a problem. That is extremely clear. There can only be 2 forgers' quarters. Let me get another one. And then let me build another gathering post here. Troubled father. Sir, supply ships occasionally carry sacks of post destined for the crew. For security reasons, every inbound and outbound mail is open and read. We may sometimes require instructions from you regarding our censorship policy. In this case, a worker received a letter from his wife informing him that one of his daughters is gravely ill. Dire news such as this may impact the morale of the crew. Should we redact it? I will not redact it, because I feel like that could backfire on us. So we're not going to do that. Okay, forgers are faster now. Love that. Good. Go. We do have some people hungry, obviously. That's not great. So maybe I go fishing harbor now. Try to really solve that problem. So it's interesting, I need workers there to make that. I'll slow those down, I think. All right, now you can go out to these hunting grounds, see what we find there. I might go overcrowding next.
Quitting time. Take a breather.
All right. This isn't too bad just yet, I think. Food could be better, but, like, we're working on it. You know? We're working on it. Oh, the chapel I could be... Oh, I need rations for this. Okay. I can't be blasting anything. Now here, I can order more people. I can, like... I don't know. Should I be ordering more people? What will that let me do right now? I feel like I'm a little bit behind on food. So that's going to be a bit of a problem if I order more people. However, ordering like some engineers or something might be nice. I could get 10 more. I'll do that. I'll order 10 more engineers. And I'll build some more housing. Whoops. Cancel this. Some point might need to restructure and rethink how we're doing this, but all good for now. That's good. That's good. That's fine. I can fill up this spot, I can fill up this, and I can build another workshop or maybe another medical tent, depending on how things are looking there. Food's coming in. Love that. How much food is left there? We'll be working for 5 days, 7 hours. Okay. So laws-wise, let's do... what should we do? Can shorten the workday in generator construction facility to 8 hours. Got it. Work standardization. Workplaces will be 10% more efficient during short shifts. Using short shifts will cause a little discontent. Discontent will rise slightly, but they'll be more efficient. Interesting. Raises workplace safety and motivation rises. Huh. Okay, let's sign that too.
Rules and regulations have
See how that feels. Now, food-wise, I think we're going to be okay here for tomorrow. That'll be nice. Only need 2 more of those. That should finish. Animal tracks. You can set up camp here to supply... Oh, dude, that was so close. And we found a small waterfall. Yeah. Since we found 2 things, let's just lock that in. And we can solve a lot of our food concerns. Which allows me to bring in more people without panicking too much. People are getting fed. And remember, we're feeding them the good food. Set up shaft structure. Let's give her. Oh my god. Okay. So I need to get a lot of people in there. Well, I'm going to pull from there. Put some there. That's fine. I need people bringing in the steel. I need to be gathering the steel. Distraught father. The sick child wants to talk. The father of the sick child, he begs you to let him go home. I know it means giving up my job here, but I'll figure something out. My family needs me. See ya. If you don't want to be here, I don't want you here. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Fishing harbor. So these take up a harbor spot. Sure, let's build one. Reloading station. They require steam cores, but this is the most efficient way of doing it. Docks will be more efficient. I think both of those are cool. But I can save, like, a shitload of workers from these double gathering posts, you know? Okay. Dispensary, safety procedures. Lowers efficiency, but increases safety. So this is kind of feels like almost the temperature stuff. You know? Like, where can I see... Okay, so gathering posts, that doesn't do it on. Only profiles manufacture. Let's raise motivation here with the extra food. Keep one worker there. That's fine. Engineers are coming when? 3 hours? Fair enough. Someone was injured during a bout. Okay, there's my engineers. So, let's fill this. Let's fill this. And let's build another workshop. Then I think what I'm gonna do, order some more workers. We're gonna need a house for that. Because, look, I'm looking at the food now and I'm feeling pretty confident. And with the fish thing, we're probably going to be over what we need. I do need workers there, though. Okay, where can I pull from? I could probably pull from here. Just want to make sure that we have enough food in the tank. So we'll drop that to 1 worker. 4 workers there. And we'll grab 3 from each of the... sawmills. Okay. And then extra workers I definitely want to throw in there. When this research finishes... then we can figure out how to replace these with a better option. Promised rest. People complain the short shift law you signed some time ago has still not been put into effect. I've heard enough promises in my life. I'm not going to wait forever. If our boss counts on us forgetting what he said, he's going to be disappointed. Motivation falls. Dude, for real? Here, look. Short shift. Boom. It's like literally the only place that I can even do it. Like, that's literally it. Yeah, sure. I don't have any people working there. Okay, reloading station. Oh, I see. Cool. Let's build it. Get rid of these. And then staff this. Awesome. Now, do we need the same thing over here, or does this just give us food? I think it's just giving us food straight up. What else would help here? After hours maintenance, accident risk will be reduced, but discontent will rise permanently. I think the accidents being reduced would be nice, though. Discontent is fine right now. So no big dealio. And ventilation plant improves work safety across the construction site, consuming 25 coal per hour. Machine shop. Build machine shop, produce steam exchangers necessary to build. I kind of guess we should wait until this is done to know what I should be building next. This would be good. Well, it is something I have to use. Each use will improve workplace safety by 1 level for 24 hours. And you have to have profiles to feed it. Tell you what, let's do this, okay? We're going to improve our sawmill efficiencies.
Get some rest, people.
Food-wise, we look good. I'll maybe wait till I can order a larger amount of people. Okay, there's more. Let's go here. I'm going to pull one from there just to get more cooking done in the day. And I think food-wise, we're good. What we're not doing, though, is we are not exploring. Right? So that could be something that bites us in the you-know-what, but we'll see. Guys, tell you what, let's take a break here. I'll get till our next daytime start. Be so nice to get this motivation up over the threshold there, hey? That would be deadly. Also, like, some of these places will finish, right? I got 3 more days left there. This place... Okay, this doesn't work for it. This day's only 2 days left. So maybe the further out, the longer it works or something. But, yeah, look, I probably don't need to rush building any more teams. Just when those spots run out, we will keep looking for things. But we also have this as our backup, and that's all well and good. So, yeah. And this place, workplace safety rises by 1. Oh, here. I see. So if I run this, puts it as unhealthy because we're running the extended length. Interesting. I'm going to really try to focus on the motivation aspect here, keep people as pumped up as possible. If I could cross that threshold, then we'll be in a really nice position, I think. I'll order some more workers here, and let's just check how many houses I have. 14, that's quite literally almost perfect because I ordered 13. Thank you, guys. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.